Yeah, ballers, welcome to the OTB Spreads Prediction Show, where I give you my leans, my takes, and why. What side we're on today? 10-game slate on NBA. We went 14-3 right before the break. We're looking to repeat, do it again. Let's get off to the races. Let's book the one way, and let's call these games. Let's fucking go. All right, first up, we've got the Rockets at the Charlotte Hornets. They are going into Charlotte playing a hot team. This Charlotte team, man, they have been playing great. They're 6-4 against the spread over the last 10 games against the Rockets. They're 8-3 overall in their last 10 games against the spread. And the Rockets, man, they haven't been that great against the spread. They're only 2-8 over their last 10. And like I said, the edge goes to the Hornets over the last 10 games. They're 6-4 against the spread. Obviously, this is a lower spread that the Hornets have seen in a while. They're normally getting closer to double digits when they've played the Rockets. So this is a new spot for them at plus 4.5. I just didn't like the way the Rockets were playing before the break. Obviously, being 2-8 against the spread. They did win some road games, which they haven't been great on the road. They're 4-1 on their last couple road games. But man, this is one of my favorite spots of the night. I like Charlotte. I know LaMelo Ball just had the accident the other day, but KD also had an accident with another burner account, dude. That guy's a psychopath. And yeah, he just can't explain himself the right way. Look, dude, I like Anthony Edwards because of the fact that he just owns the villain role. Like, KD, you've been in the league for 20 years. You want to be a villain? Be a villain. Just do it. Own it. Be Anthony Edwards. Be that guy. You don't got to be the golden boy like LeBron James. And even LeBron found a way to go into his villain years when he went to Miami, and then people bought back into him, man. But LeBron's never been a shit talker. KD obviously likes to talk shit. Anthony Edwards owns his shit talk. And that's what I appreciate about Anthony Edwards. You've got a superstar that talks shit and backs it up. You don't see that a lot, man. You don't see that a lot in today's game. That's more Jordan-esque, you know. And I like to see that out of Edwards. You know, having a burner account is just, I don't know, there's something about it. Just go ahead and talk your shit if you want to talk your shit. But, hey, man, we're going to go Charlotte here, plus 4.5 tonight. Let's move on to the next one. We got Nets at Cavs. This is not a good game. It's an ugly game. They're without Nick Claxton tonight. I only think that hurts them because Mobley and Jarrett Allen are both playing on the inside for the Cavs tonight. Cavs are laying minus 16, man. Minus 16.5, minus 17. I've seen this line move all around. I don't want any parts of this Brooklyn Nets team. There's a chance that they do cover and they stay within this number, but I'm really not willing to even risk that. I've got no interest in this game, and I'm not going to have any money on it. Both of these teams are 7-3 against the spread over the last 10. Cavs notoriously all year have been bad against the spread. If I had to lean aside, I'm going to say it's a blowout with the James Harden edition. They get into a groove, they come out, they score the ball well, and they win by 25. But I'm not one to put my money on a minus 17 on a team that hasn't really played well this year. But hey, man, if we're going to call a perfect slate, let's go ahead and take the Cavs minus 17. Keep it moving. We have the Hawks going into Philadelphia, where Philly's probably going to be without Joel Embiid tonight. Now, without Joel Embiid, it doesn't do anything for me, man. We just saw what VJ Edgecombe did in All-Star Friday night. Guy's a stud. Tyrese Maxey, top 5 player currently in the NBA. You could definitely top 10. You could argue top 5. I think he's one of the best guards out there. Not many people can stop Maxey, man. Guys, he's just a stud, like I said. So give me Edgecombe, give me Maxey, and if they need some big men on the interior, they got Drummond. He'll get it taken care of. So that's where I'm at tonight, guys. I'm going to go 76ers on the money line, minus 112. I know the Hawks have been playing better ball. Those trades they made seem to have worked out. But, hey, I like the Sixers. I like them at home, and that's where we're going. Money line Sixers. Let's keep it moving. Pacers going into Washington. Washington, tank. Pacers, tank. Who wins the tankathon tonight? I'll take the points, plus 2.5 in my pocket, plus 3, wherever this line moves. I believe Siakam and Nesmith are both missing tonight. I'm not 100% sure that's certain yet, but I've seen some news that these guys are going to be missing tonight for the Pacers. They won't have their full roster. So even then, I'm going to lean Washington, get in the points, even without Alex Sarr. I just think the talent is better, especially if it's tank talent versus tank talent. I think Washington has the better younger team. They're going to end up winning this game, especially if Pacers are without their veterans and star players. So give me Washington plus 2.5. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we've got a marquee matchup. You got the Pistons going into Madison Square Garden. Pistons are without their big men, and I think they rely on these guys, man. Without Duran, that's kind of a staple to their offense. He really helps drive this team, and they've got guys suspended over the next, I think, 7 games for the brawl in Charlotte. And man, I'm gonna have to go Knicks here. -4 doesn't seem like it's enough. I like Karl Anthony Towns. I like Jalen Brunson to have a big game. I know they're without a newbie tonight, OG. Miles McBride's still out, but Bridges is gonna be out there. The Shamlet guy, he's been playing a lot better ball recently, shooting it well. They've got some good guys on that squad, man, coming off the bench, and I think they'll be able to outperform the Pistons tonight. I know Pistons still got some really good talent out there, but it doesn't scare me. I really like this position for the Knicks here, -4. I'm going to lay the points, and I'd be comfortable laying the points all the way up to -6, honestly. So let's keep it moving. Got the Raptors versus the Bulls. Raptors are laying -6. I don't love laying that big of a number with the Raptors because they tend to like not show up for certain like games like this. Like, oh, you're on the road, you're in Chicago, you're laying 6 points. You're going to step up and get a win here. It just doesn't feel like this is a great spot for them. But Chicago, ever since making some of those trades, have been horrible. Over their last 10 games, they've only beat the spread one time. They're 1-9 against the spread. They're the worst team over the last 10 against the spread. I like them getting +6, and it feels like it could be a buy low spot, especially with the way their bench is played. But I'm going to have to ride the wave here. The Raptors played really good before the break. I see them coming out tonight, playing great coming off a rest. Yeah, give me the Raptors -6. I'm not a fanatic over this spot. Raptors being 6-4 against the spread over the last 10. And then the Bulls 1-9. It just feels like the Bulls could have a bounce back night here. But like I said, if we're going to call a perfect slate, we got to lay the points or take the points. What are we doing? We're going to lay the Raptors -6. Let's keep it moving. We got Suns versus Spurs, and I think this is a trap game maybe. Spurs have been playing really good brand of basketball, but you got to remember the Suns all year have not been respected, man. They have not gotten the respect from the books yet. And this happened a few years ago in NFL when Houston with CJ Stroud came on the scene. That Houston was getting +10, +14 points against everybody. And man, I just cleaned up that year. We've been cleaning up on the Suns all year because the books just still haven't given them the respect. +8 feels like it's too much. It really does. I know they're without Dylan Brooks, but man, they're still got Devin Booker out there. It looks like Jalen Green's going to be a go. They got Grayson Allen, who's eclipsed his PRA 10 straight games in a row. This dude, Gillespie, can shoot the ball absolutely lights out. I really like this spot, man, for the Suns off the break to go in here and stay within the number. +8. Give me the Suns all day long. Best team in the league against the spread. They win at a 60% clip. The Spurs have shown time and time again they don't cover big numbers. This isn't one of those double-digit numbers that they don't cover. This is one that they definitely capable of covering, winning by 10, winning by 11. But I like the Suns here to keep it within the number. I think that they end up losing by 4. Maybe even win this outright. I think the sprinkle on the money line would be worth it. But I'm going to put most of my money, if I'm taking this game later today once I put my bets out. Most likely I will be on it. +8 Suns. I like it. Let's keep it moving. Bringing us to Celtics Warriors. Great matchup, man. This is the core of the Warriors. The core of the Warriors, like with Spencer and Melton and Podziemski and these guys, they're a younger, energetic team that plays good D. It scares me a little bit saying that the Celtics have to win by 6. But my thought process goes here, guys. And this is why, if you want to hear me out a little bit. The Warriors are 7-3 against the spread against the Celtics. But my assumption is that data is with Steph Curry, right? And that's where they've really been 7-3. The Celtics are 5-5 over their last 10. The Warriors haven't been playing good ball over their last 10. They're 3-7 against the spread. They're 3-9 against playing top 10 scoring teams, as well as top 10 defenses. The Celtics rank in both of those. They score the ball well, and they also play good defense. They've been 3-9 against those type of teams. I got to lean Celtics here, -6. Reason being, guys, they have Jaylen Brown, in my opinion, who's the hottest player in the NBA right now. I don't think there's a better player in the league right now on the defensive and offensive side of the ball than Jaylen Brown. Yes, Anthony Edwards has been playing some great offensive ball, but man, Jaylen Brown gets you 6 to 8 rebounds a game. He gets you 4 to 6 assists a game. He gets you 30 points a game. The guy absolutely controls the pace of the game, puts points on the board, helps his team out across all phases and aspects. I just don't see there being anybody on the floor tonight that will be at the level of Jaylen Brown when he steps on that floor tonight. So give me the Celtics just based on Jaylen Brown and then the slumping Warriors before going into the break. This could be a buy low spot for the Warriors, but I don't love it enough. I think Jaylen Brown gets it done tonight and they win by, I don't know, I think they win by 11. I think they cover that number, -6. So go ahead, give me the Celtics -6, and we'll move on into the Magic and the Kings. Let's go. Weird game here, -8 with the Magic. Magic have been anything but good when it comes to covering the spread. They have been anything but good when it comes to winning ball games this year. But with that said, they've been bad at beating good teams. They beat up on bad teams. On average, they outscore bad teams by 7 points. They are 9-3 against bottom half teams. This is a get right spot. This is a turn the corner, get the wins going type of game for the Magic. They thrive in these spots. They're 9-3 against bottom ranked teams, 6-1 against bottom 10 defenses. This team will roll tonight. They're going to win by more +10 points. Give me -8. I will lay the points with the Magic. Paulo Banchero is going to have a game. He's going to come out. He'll get you 20 and 8 for sure. I could see him going for 25 and 8 even. I think Suggs comes out, has a good game. Anthony Black shoots the ball well. Take him for 3 threes. Man, this game has some stuff. If you want to take player props, take a couple of these guys off the Magic because they weren't doing too hot before the break, but they're going to come out here. They're going to get right. They're going to roll. -8, lay the points. Love it. Let's roll. Last game of the night. Here we go. Nuggets, Clippers. And this one's a fucking phenomenal game, guys. This one is a great game. All right, guys. Last game of the night. Nuggets versus Clippers in the Intuit Dome. Clippers are rested. They didn't have to leave LA. They walk right in. They're going up against a team that is 20-5 in their last 25 games, being favorites. The Nuggets laying -4.5. Pacers getting +4.5. Kawhi looked like an absolute stud in the All-Star game. Can he play like that tonight? Because if he can, I don't know if the Nuggets can win. But then again, they do got Jokic. In my opinion, top 5 center all time. Argue the best center of all time because of the way he can assist and rebound the ball, plus score it. I'm a Shaq biased kind of guy. I really think Shaq's the most dominant center. If he could just have shot the ball at a 10% better clip, he would have just broke so many records. But man, this one's a little more tricky because Nuggets are 7-3 against the spread against the Clippers. And the Clippers are 10-3 at home. This is one of those games where if you look at the data, it's just like conflicting, right? So I think we have to just go simply with the eye test. Like, for me, the eye test is the Nuggets coming off. It's the Nuggets. You know, I wish they had Peyton Watson tonight, but they don't. They have Braun. They don't have Gordon. Gordon's out still. This is the tricky spot, right? So the eye test to me is the Nuggets, and it's Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic running the high screen and roll. They still have Christian Braun, Tim Hardaway. Still got a lot of really good pieces on that team. I just don't think, really outside Kawhi, there's anybody who's substantially great at scoring the ball. Like, you can give me Jamal Murray and Jokic, and both of those guys can get you 30 any given night. Outside of Kawhi, there's nobody who can get you 30. If they just do a halfway decent job of taking Kawhi away tonight, I think the Nuggets roll here and win by 7 to 8. Cover this -4.5. But this is a tricky one, man. because part of me does want to take this Clippers at home because they are an absolute different team at home. Plus 4.5 feels great, but they are playing such a talented Nuggets team that has just played great all year. And when they're favorites, they always step up and win. Like I said, they're 20-5 over the last 25 as favorites. They've covered the spread. I want to say not actually well this against the Clippers. They've covered well. They're 7-3 against the spread against the Clippers. But over their last 10, they're only 3-7. They're only 3-7 over their last 10. So guys, this one, just to call on camera, I haven't put any money on it yet. I'm kind of going, this is one that I've been stuck on. So I'm calling this one right now live where I'm going as I'm talking through it. And the eye test for me is the Nuggets. And I have to go with the eye test. That is solely this. All the data is conflicting. You can't make a decision solely based on, hey, because the Clippers beat them at home, 10-3 over their last 13 games at home. Clippers are going to cover, right? That's what it's telling you. But then as favorites, it's telling you, hey, Nuggets are going to cover. End of the day, all data goes out the window in gambling at some point. You can watch the lines move all you want, and it'll tell you one thing because the books are ultimately protecting themselves, telling you what they think is the most likely outcome because they're protecting themselves, and that's why we watch the lines. Nuggets, man, -4.5. It's the most likely thing to happen. What team is more likely to blow the other out? The Nuggets over the Clippers. The Clippers win. They sneak this thing in. They don't blow out the Nuggets. The more likelihood to happen is the Nuggets blow out the Clippers. Coming out the All-Star break, they play really well, rested. It's more time for Jokic coming off that injury, getting healthy day by day. Yeah, give me the Nuggets. I feel good about it. -4.5. I will have money on this game. So let's roll. Let's ride. Let's book the one way, guys. Hope you found this information useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Help me grow this channel. You guys helped me grow my Instagram last year. My goal this year, grow the YouTube, be the best in this industry, continue to call games at a high clip. Like I said, before the break, we went 14-3 over a 2-day span, calling these games on YouTube. Let's do it again here in this spot. Let's book the one way. Let's win. Let's ride. Let's cash. See you later.